Go for it.
I feel like when I post like sexy photos online, I feel like a lot of men are entitled to think that this is for them. And it's really not. Like when I, done page 3, like I honestly thought I look great. It's great that it's in a newspaper. I'm, it's like just embracing femininity. I'm very like, I'm very like happy with my body. What's wrong with showing it off? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think it was for like thirsty men. Do you know what I mean? I really don't. Isn't it a bit entitled to think everything is for men?
So, okay. You said to me earlier that if you posted a picture with your boyfriend, you would lose 2,000 followers.
I didn't say that recently. I said that 3 years ago. Yeah.
Do you think that now?
If I posted a picture with a man, no, I don't think I'd lose that many followers.
Okay. But would you post with your man?
Yeah, I probably would. I don't know if he'd like it, obviously, because he's quite a private person. So I probably wouldn't do it for that reason. I have posted him on stories before. I've posted stuff where you can obviously see him with a man. So I'll be at a restaurant and,
Sure.
like there's obviously a man here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or like flowers on Valentine's Day. It's very obvious that I'm in a relationship, I think.
No, not unless you're posting with someone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because people buy themselves flowers.
Oh.
A lot of people buy themselves flowers. So earlier you said like, that posting without a man increases your followers and your likes, which helps you get brand deals. So it kind of is for men because it's the men following you, giving you the likes, giving you a follow, that helps your business. So I'm not even saying it's for your own validation. Some of it might be because it feels good. Like people admiring you, being like, she's got a great body. She looks after herself. She's doing all these cool things. Cool. That could be a byproduct, but having men thirsting after you helps you in your business. So when you post that kind of stuff, it kind of is for men. But
no, it's kind of for like brand deals and stuff. Do you know?
I know, but what I mean is it's for men's attention and follows, which gets you those brand deals. Not that you want all those men to desire you, but you definitely want something from them because that helps you. So it is for men.
So I have to disagree still. I'm just going to keep disagreeing.
What do you disagree about?
Women follow me too. Well,
you told me 80% of your audience is men.
Yeah, it probably is about 80, but like I follow loads of like hot Instagram models on Instagram. I really do.
Yeah, sure. I'm not saying women don't follow you, but the reason you have a big following and you can demand what you want for brand deals is because majority of your audience are men who are thirsting after you.
Yeah, that's a fair statement, to be honest.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I said, look, like you're smart enough to play the game. I get it. But you're playing the game.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. It's kind of like, do you know what I think is a really good equivalent? It's kind of like when women go out and they dress very sexy and stuff to like a bar or club.
Yeah. That's not for men. No, it's not.
Hold on.
100% not.
This is what I'm going to say though.
Okay.
It's not because necessarily she wants all these other men, right? But one, subconsciously, we all kind of know if you're a very attractive woman, that gives you status in any social environment, right?
Okay.
Not just amongst women, but amongst men. But also, there are benefits and opportunities that can come from being an attractive woman.
Yeah.
Right? 9 times out of 10, those benefits and opportunities come from men.
How?
Well, as in like, I mean, have you ever had an older woman try to fly you out to Dubai because of your sexy photos?
No.
Exactly.
But I didn't go to Dubai, so
Like, I didn't accept it, but that's what I mean though.
I know, but there's other reasons that being attractive is advantageous. You talked about, higher social status and stuff.
Yeah.
Going for a job interview, for example. I've read this research study, which is a bit concerning, where apparently if you're like a slim like woman, it's like can be more advantageous than having a master's degree or something bizarre. I think it was an American study.
If the interviewer is a man, then probably, yeah.
No, I just think if you look at someone who looks like they take care of themselves, Like,
yeah, we do. Actually, that is true. Actually, I agree.
so one thing I've
I agree.
actually done recently is I've slimmed down quite a bit recently, and kind of tried to get into shape. So I've got like a swimwear brand, and when I obviously go to a trade show or something, I feel like, which would predominantly be women that would be buyers, probably. There'd probably be a few men in the fashion industry, but predominantly women. I think if I'm going to sell like, you know, swimwear, then if they're going to look at someone and think, if this person's in shape, I kind of want to buy swimwear from them. Is that the right view to have? I don't know.
It's the smart view to have in terms of if you want to sell your products and make your business work. Yeah.
And there's like, I'm launching this company at the minute, Matcha. You know what Matcha is?
Yeah.
It's a health product. Like, so I think for me, like looking the best I can and, you know, being like trim and in shape, and just you look at this person and think, yep, this person really takes care of themselves. You know, do I want to buy from this person who's selling like basically something that very healthy people have? So I think it can be advantageous in that regard. I don't think it's all for men at all, actually.
So I'm not saying it's all for men. What I'm saying is that a big part of the advantages it gives you, like now using the environments like at a bar or club or like Instagram and stuff like that, getting brand deals because of your following and your likes and stuff like that. What puts you in that power position is men desiring you. Because I'm going to be honest with you, if you were like 10 stone overweight, and you didn't look after yourself, right? And you'd have these, and you're posting with you and your boyfriend, you'd have these thirsty guys, you know, after you, you would not get those brand deals. You would not get that attention. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Do you know what I mean? But like, look, I'm going to be honest, like even I'm an actor, right? I train in musical theatre. So I do a lot of like musicals over TV and film and stuff like that. And I remember one of my dance teachers, I won't say, say face for him. No, say face for her. No, it was him. He was like, you know, if you're going in for like a dance call, for example, or something like that, he was like, make them fancy you.
Yeah.
Because if they fancy you, out of like 30 people, they're more likely to watch you. And if they're watching you, they're going to say, oh, there's good enough. They're going to get you to the next round and then you get the job. And especially because like in musical theatre, like half the guys are gay anyway, in terms of like either casting or director. And even though, you know, there's quite a few big cast directors who are women, like, you know, one woman or two women. And they will bring guys in for like roles and stuff because they're like, this is an attractive guy and he's talented. If he was just talented, they still might bring him in. But if you're attractive and talented, you're definitely going to get in the room.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, that makes
sense.
sense.
So being attractive does just give you advantages in all sense, but we're talking about being attractive as a woman. And the reason female beauty is so powerful to put you in certain positions is because it takes other men thirsting after you that elevates your position.
Okay.
And then you take advantage of that for your business and stuff, which is like fair enough. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think I know what you mean.
Yeah. Any one last thing? Any one last thing?
Oh, I'm not sure. I don't think so. Got anything from you?
Okay. I will have one last question for you.
Go ahead.
What is, because I get you saying that for you, it's really about the guy's personality.
Yeah.
If he has intelligence, etc. Would you find have two guys in front of you, one guy who does look after himself, he's in shape, above average intelligence?
Yeah.
Or you have a guy who's really out of shape, but he is incredibly intelligent? Who are you picking?
Intelligence. 100%.
I respect that.
Because that like attracts me though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really attracts me.
Yeah.
There is something else like I don't think I mentioned it earlier. I've got this thing for, you know, men that I really need in a relationship. I call it if they're combat effective.
So he knows how to fight?
No, not in that way.
Oh.
There can be combat effective and combat ineffective.
Okay.
So let's just give an example. Like, say it's like 10 years from now and I've got like kids with someone and we're at the airport and I've got like two screaming children and we're trying to work something out. I need a man to be able to take control of that situation and fix it right now.
Yes.
Right now. That's what I call combat effective.
Okay. So like leadership.
Leadership attracts me so much. Love a man in charge.
Yeah.
There's just something about leadership that is incredibly attractive, but they can just sort it out. So like I remember I was at a cafe with my boyfriend like recently, and I got a matcha, funnily enough.
Nice.
I ordered an iced one and they brought a hot one out, and I said, oh, it's meant to be iced. So they just poured it on ice. So it was like a hot matcha on ice. And then he saw it and he just picked it up and went over there and fixed it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even have to say anything. So yeah, I call it combat effective or combat ineffective. I need someone, and I lack common sense a lot of the time. Like I really do. For someone who literally graduated from Harvard, I like my.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you went to Harvard, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but I can like have just no common sense. So like working things out could be quite hard sometimes.
Sure.
I need a man to be able to like fix it right now and just whatever's going on. Okay. Can't work out which gate it is to go at the airport or which way it is. I need them to fix it, not get lost with me.
Yeah.
That's so important to me.
Yeah.
So important.
I hear that. I hear that for sure.
Hope you really enjoyed that clip. If you want to watch the full episode where that clip is from, then I want you to click right here where you can watch the full episode. And if you're ready to claim your man today, enroll in my program below, and I'll see you there. Wishing you an amazing day.